Why the human brain obsessively replays rejection. The brain reacts to social rejection similarly to physical pain. Naomi Eisenberger, social neuroscientist. Most people think rejection is only emotional. Neuroscience suggests otherwise. Brain scans have shown that social rejection activates some of the same pain systems involved in physical injury. In simple terms, the brain experiences emotional rejection as a real threat. This is why rejection can feel physically exhausting. Loss of appetite, chest tightness, insomnia, obsessive thinking. The nervous system responds as if something dangerous has happened. But the most disturbing part is not the pain itself. It is the repetition. The mind keeps replaying the rejection, conversations, facial expressions, final messages, again and again. Psychologists call this rumination, a mental loop where the brain repeatedly revisits emotionally painful experiences. The brain believes, if I can fully understand what happened, I can regain control. But painful experiences are rarely replayed because they are understood. They are replayed because they remain unresolved. This is one of the reasons ghosting feels psychologically brutal. The absence of explanation leaves the brain unable to complete the emotional story. Human beings are psychologically uncomfortable with unfinished experiences. The brain constantly seeks closure, patterns, and meaning. When those things are missing, the mind keeps returning to the same memory, searching for answers. What changed? Was it my fault? Did any of it mean anything? The brain becomes trapped in emotional investigation. Neuroscientists have repeatedly found that uncertainty creates intense psychological stress. In many cases, uncertainty produces more anxiety than painful truth itself. The human mind would often rather receive a painful answer than remain inside emotional ambiguity. This is why unanswered rejection becomes mentally addictive. The brain keeps scanning for missing information. Sigmund Freud believed that unresolved emotional conflicts repeat themselves unconsciously. He called this repetition compulsion. According to Freud, people are often pulled back toward painful emotional patterns, not because they enjoy suffering, but because the unconscious mind is trying to resolve something unfinished. This is why some people repeatedly return to relationships that damage them. The brain becomes trapped between pain and hope, between memory and unfinished meaning. Carl Jung once wrote, "What you resist not only persists but will grow in size." Many rejected people try to suppress painful thoughts. Ironically, suppression often makes the thoughts stronger. Psychologist Daniel Wagner demonstrated this in his famous white bear experiment. Participants were told not to think about a white bear and soon became unable to stop thinking about it. The same thing happens after emotional rejection. The more the mind tries to avoid the pain, the more dominant the pain becomes. This creates a psychological paradox. The person wants emotional relief, but their own mind keeps feeding the emotional wound. Attachment theory offers another explanation. People with anxious attachment patterns are especially sensitive to emotional distance and abandonment. Their nervous system becomes hyper-alert to signs of rejection, a delayed text message, a colder tone, a change in behavior. What may seem small to another person can feel emotionally threatening to someone with abandonment sensitivity, because the nervous system is no longer reacting only to the present moment. It is reacting to older emotional memories attached to loss, inconsistency, or emotional neglect. This is why certain rejections feel disproportionately painful. The pain is not only about the current person, it's often connected to earlier emotional wounds the brain never fully processed. Psychologists sometimes refer to this as emotional reactivation. A present experience unconsciously activates unresolved emotional material from the past. This is why adult relationships can suddenly trigger intense emotional reactions that seem irrational even to the person experiencing them. The rejection stops feeling like a single event. It becomes a threat to identity, worth, safety, and belonging. This is why rejected people often begin asking, "What's wrong with me? Why was I not enough? Why were they able to leave so easily?" At this point, the brain is no longer simply grieving a person. It is defending the self-image. Research in social psychology has shown that human beings possess a deep psychological need for belonging and social acceptance. From an evolutionary perspective, exclusion once threatened survival itself. For most of human history, isolation from the group could mean death. Some psychologists believe this is why social rejection still activates such intense neurological distress today. The brain of E